Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black, taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour, but mum's the word.
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower.
All those of you with prejudice, well,
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll, nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry, that's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course, I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did. I don't mind her. I'll take a mandrake any day over an annoying little pussy.
Hogwarts hasn't been. If anyone needs help with anything.
The bells must be upstairs. Aloha, Mora. Found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps? Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! One up, one to go. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Well, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't. Aloha, Mora. Incendio! Confringo! Revelio.
Huh. I'm on.
You should see your face!
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Depulso. Levioso. Alohomora. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Depulso. Accio. Levioso. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. 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 Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Lumos. Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
Any other pertinent details about those owls?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver. He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. It's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds. The sheer nerve.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means, for me and for Hogwarts.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Protego!
If I'm honest, I wish I had something to boast about, but I'm hopeless at
Revelio!
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Revelio. No, he's likely studied here. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Arresto momentum. Who lived here, I wonder? This is where Saccharissa said to go. And where are those bulbatubers? Accio! Protego! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Confringo!
Incendio! Confringo! That's just pitiful!
Incendio! Where's that goblin hell, you
Reducto.
little thing? Incendio!
Confringo!
They say...
I haven't even had
Confringo! Confringo! Protego! Accio! Defendo! Rest easy, my large friend. Revelio. Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness. Just my luck, a troll. Defender! Protego! Stupid! Defender! Confringo! Incendio! Descendo! Defender! That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now. Revelio.
Always one, isn't it? Not just one, is it?
I tell you, you've had too much fire whiskey if you think you can outdo my take. Could hardly carry the sacks on that last raid. I know you don't balk at the dark. You dance with
Accio! Incendio!
I will make you pay.
You've one less follower, Ranrock. The cave must be somewhere in this maze. I wonder what else is in there. Confringo! Confringo! Confringo!
The very moment I don't have every one of you standing in my line of sight, it's a disaster. And the first
Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. This could be the Acromantula cave Mr. Adley mentioned. Confringo! Revelio. So this is the infamous Absconder. Confringo! Defendo! Incendio! Defendo! Incendio! Confringo! Confringo! Oh, that's Surgeon General. I need to call the heirloom for my little creature. Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! I need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Adley. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Accio. I'll look after you. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Everything's all right now. Revelio. Accio. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Revelio.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
Not amateur. Bring up. Hold still.
Accio. Incendio.
You haven't got a friend.
Depulso.
Nice try. Confringo. Not so tough now, are ya? Reducto.
Defendo. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Oh. Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Aloha Mora. What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. 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 Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
Hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Polyjuice potion wants keeping away from today's young.
Come on in. Don't be shy.
Revelio.
Here you found a bit. Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
I've taught my son never to raise his wand in anger, unless, of course, he...
Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Lumos. Revelio. Saccharissa, I found the boo tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Hello. Careful of the mandrakes. I haven't fed them yet.
Lumos. Hogsmeade, here I come.
get away with all those dark wizards? Oh, I can't believe it.
Welcome. Come on in, come on in. Oh, not so fast. You need to tread carefully in here. Venomous tentacula. You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblin. Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Revelio. Revelio.
What was that? You've made a mistake!
Levioso.
This isn't a fair...
Potato! Confringo! That's the best you can do, is it?
The beasts are safer now. Revelio. 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 I should investigate.
Not enough reflection on the past, in my opinion. The world learns from its mistakes.
Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise.
It's you. Oh, I can't thank you enough for
Hello, Mrs. Rabe. How is Mr. Rabe doing?
He's resting at the moment, but seems to be in good spirits.
He's lucky I found him in time.
We both are. If I'd known what you were planning, well, let's just say I'm desperately glad you're all right. Rookwood's criminals aren't to be trifled with. Promise me you'll stay safe. Your bravery is to be admired, but taking unnecessary risks, well...
Don't worry, Mrs. Rabe. I can take care of myself.
Yes, I believe you can. Thank you again, for everything.
Such arrogance.
Revelio.
Afraid to fight. But have you done...
Petrificus Totalis. Confringo.
I won't rest.
Confringo.
Hello?
Confringo.
Come. Far from home, eh?
Leviosa. Levioso. Confringo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus.
It's the student from the town. I'm Goblin.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus.
How nice.
You won't stop me. Glacius. Accio. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise. Whoa. Revelio.
I can assure you, none of us are intimidated by your rash decisions.
Best thing in the world, finding a big trap.
Come out before I find you.
Petrificus Totalis.
Never understood this. You better be a beast.
Petrificus Totalis.
Before we forget about that goblin,
shall we?
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Accio. Incendio.
Levioso!
Protego.
You like games, do you?
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Repulsor. Defendo. Revelio. Perhaps.
You cost us our ransom. We had that.
Defendo. Accio. Incendio. Incendio.
Reducto!
Defendo.
Levioso!
Accio.
Protego!
Incendio.
Levioso! You'll feel that tomorrow, if you last that long. Reducto!
Incendio.
That's proper feeble, that is!
Accio. Defendo.
Protego!
Incendio. Accio. Confringo.
I know you don't book. Enjoy stealing hippogriffs, do you?
Protego.
I will get a friend to
Accio.
take a hit.
Incendio.
How's the view? Levioso!
Accio. Incendio. Defendo.
Thought you could hide from me, did ya? No matter how.
Accio.
Confringo!
Defendo. Accio.
Confringo!
Confringo. Levioso.
That ought to warm you up.
Accio. Incendio. Defendo. Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends. Petrificus totalis! It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio. Depulso. Huh. The location marked on the map isn't far from here. Accio. Incendio. Defendo. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Well, if we're talking beasts, it's the nippers that we're...
Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
last moment, I fear.
Wonder who lives here.
I do hope he hasn't been kidnapped or eaten.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Aloha, Mora.
What if he's lonely?
Mine now, Demi guys. Hello, madam. Is everything all right?
I'm simply beside myself since Rococo ran away. He's my pet niffler.
I'm sorry to hear that your pet is missing.
Thank you. I appreciate your words. I mean, I've had him for years. He's lovely company. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse, filled her castle with all manner of traps to keep thieves from pinching her valuables. As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I knew it, Rococo was off. I've been worried sick, but I'm not about to meddle with Merlin knows what's inside that house, or the ashwinders that are lurking about.
Why don't you just get Rococo back yourself?
Henrietta's hideaway is treacherous enough, but add ashwinders into the picture and, well, I love Rococo, but I love staying alive more.
Why did Henrietta feel the need to protect her house like she did?
Henrietta was a baroness who married well, more than a few times. Her immense wealth drove her to a life of suspicion and isolation. The more wealth she amassed, the more paranoid she became of losing it. Hence the terrifying traps throughout the hideaway. Not even her family has been willing to deal with them to get to her fortune.
I'll keep an eye out for Rococo.
Oh, that's terribly kind. But stay away from the hideaway. Far too dangerous. If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well rewarded. Henrietta's treasures are theirs for the taking. She certainly won't mind now.
What do you have for sale?
What's brought you here today?
That hideaway does sound intriguing. Perhaps I should investigate, for Rococo's sake.
Thank you for stopping by.
Revelio. Revelio. This place has seen better days. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Defendo. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Defendo. 8 legs is simply too many. Accio. Accio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Accio! Bolso! Incendio! Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Depulso. Accio. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Mushroom stew like what my mother used to.
Stop right there, or I'll make you.
Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. Still the sod that saved Treadwell. You're that hypocrite. I know. Thought we'd forget about it.
I should investigate. This must be the castle where Miss Coffee's Niffler ran away. How to find a way inside. Levioso! Confringo!
How do you manage to call it? Expulso! Plan to make quick work of it. Expulso!
Confringo!
Quickly! Stand from above!
Keep your body by cutting pathetic! Leviosa! Protect!
Might want to look up. You've made a grave mistake. Fighting with creeds, are we?
Oh dear, fighting with plants, are we?
Deductive, aren't we?
Whoever's a
Confringo!
Expulso! Look what you've done!
Accio.
Flash of inspiration!
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. His car... Ashwinders! I'd better find a way around them. Or perhaps through them. What do you have in store for me this time?
Oh, you're wasting your time with her, my friend. I've seen her show more affection to a hawk lover.
Dracus Totalis. Accio! Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder. Accio! Confringo! These rocks have seen better days. Glad I was never locked up here. Revelio! Confringo! Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio. Depulso. Certainly looks to be the place.